I just want to hold it, or do I want to put it all the way up there?
I don't know.
You don't know either?
Well, I can see I'm going to get lots of help. All right, fine. You guys are so helpful.
So do you got the list on you, or?
I sent you the list. And yes, I do have it. It's in the chat. Hi, Cool. Hi, Daniel. I'll pull it up for you in a second. All right, there's that. All right. Oh, I got that pulled up. Hi, Rowdy.
I've got mine pulled up.
All right, today we are discussing. Hi, Lion. Hi, Michael.
Question.
Hi, Kenneth. Yes.
Did you want us to organize into our own top 20 list, or are we doing one all together?
How energetic are you feeling?
I already did one.
Oh, well, in that case, we'll just compare ours to yours.
Sure.
Because I didn't think to actually, write it down.
Yeah, that's part of the reason I sent that message, because I organized all of it and did, the list and everything. Also, my honorable mention ended up just being the only one that was left behind.
That works. That's pretty much how honorable mentions usually work.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to do them in the order in which we saw them, or in the order in which you rated them, Miss Bud?
There's an order in which I rated them.
Okay, in that case, what's your number one? I gotta pull up my list.
Number one is obviously Wonka.
Wonka! Why?
Well, it's my birthday movie. It has Timothée Chalamet. It was very chaotic and very fun.
Oh, I have to find the list.
Yeah, I'm still looking for the list too.
Did I only just send it to Angel?
That's what I'm thinking.
Do the search.
I may have just sent it to you instead of to Dad. I swear I sent it to both of you. Hi, John. Hi, Wanda. Hi, Kyle. I don't know. Let me find it in Angel's list. Scroll up a little bit.
Yeah, I just searched for it.
I'm gonna search for it. I'm not very good at the searchy thing. Search conversation.
Just put in Wonka.
Wonka.
It'll be like the first thing that comes up.
I can spell Wonka.
Of course, Dad probably didn't correct it, so for Dad's it's probably Winka.
I said.
Typing it as fucking Winka.
I did. I typed it like Winka several times. Hi, Camille. Okay, so there's my list. And I'm going to send it to you, babes.
Okay.
Because I don't know that I did. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't.
There we go. Wonka.
And then, of course, I scrolled away from the list, because why would I want to keep it in front of me? I'm a genius.
Now, whenever you do search and then you go back to do something else, it moves where you were in the chat.
Hi, status. I literally backed out of the chat.
Yeah.
I had it pulled up, and then I backed out of the chat. No, I literally hit the back button. It didn't do it. I did it. Because I'm a genius. Hi, Misha. Hi, African. What do you think of Miss, there you are. What do you think of Wanda? Wonka, I'm on a roll. I'm not tired. Where are you going to rank it?
I would put it in the top 5. There's a couple others on the list I would probably put higher, just because I'm me. I'll give Wonka, I'll put it as number 4.
Okay.
What the fuck would you pick for Wonka?
Now, Wonka was really good, so I'm going to do 3. I don't know what I'm putting above it yet, but I don't want to put it at number 1 yet.
Yeah, my top 3 were pretty much guaranteed.
What do you got for number 2?
Number 2 is FNAF.
Oh, yeah. And why?
Because FNAF.
Your reasons are
Need
very
I go
silly.
on?
Maybe for those who are not FNAF friends. First of all,
you get a goddamn brain before I fucking gut you. Secondly, you uncultured goddamn swines if you don't know what FNAF is.
well, that's not a good exclusion. How about you, Dare, since you're not a FNAF person?
I know what FNAF is.
Now.
No, I knew what it was before, but
So,
I would probably. I'm not as addicted to it as Goose. I would probably put it as I'd probably put it as 4. I thought it was a cool movie.
That's good.
It'll be interesting to see if they do a second one.
They are doing a second one. They're already recording it.
Nice. Cool.
There's 3 are fairly guaranteed.
yeah. Especially considering how big of a franchise and how popular it is.
And how good the first one went over?
Yeah.
3.
And they did the first one perfectly for it, so.
Yeah, we should this year actually, in the last couple of years, we've actually gone to movies more recently than we have in the past. For 2 reasons. A, we can afford it, and B, time and, ability to do things family-wise. What's for number 3? Hi, Six Bows.
Number 3 is Barbie.
Hi, Monica. Barbie was good.
Barbie
Oh, I
was
forgot to
good.
rank FNAF. I would put FNAF,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to put FNAF second.
Yeah. That's what I did for now. Because I
It was really good. It was
Yeah.
much better than, I was afraid they were going to ruin it.
Yeah.
But they did not. So 3 is Barbie for her. What do you think of Bobby?
Barbie, I would. The females are gonna hate me. I'll put it down at 8. Yeah, I dropped it out of the top 5.
If you don't call them females.
The feminazis,
Ew.
yeah, I was not, it was an entertaining movie, but compared to some of the others on the list, I don't think it got into my top 5. No.
Yeah, we're not surprised because you're not really the demographic for it.
There you go, Charlie.
Hi, Monica. I'm going to put Barbie. I think I'm going to do Barbie 4th. Because it was really good, and I liked the message and everything for it.
It was a really, really good.
It was. It had good music. Ken Enough was very good.
Yeah, it had good music. It had Margaret Robbie. I loved the message and everything. I loved all the women supporting women in it. It was a good movie. Even if people, decided to be dickheads about it and complain about it.
They complain about everything.
No kidding. Like the Madame Web thing. People will find a way to complain about anything. So I'm just like, whatever.
I believe we're up to 4.
Yeah. Number 4 is Next Goal Wins.
That was better than I anticipated.
Yeah.
Why did you put that number 4?
It was really funny, honestly, and I really liked the wholesome message, especially with the transgender player in there being there.
Which we didn't know for
Yeah.
the bit until we got about halfway through the movie.
And it had a lot of the actual culture in it, which was really nice, and it, had a lot of respect and whatnot for it, and also it was made by Taika Waititi, and he is amazing. So.
Hi, Oracle. What about you? Where do you want to rank it?
I would put it in 5th.
I think I'm also going to do 5th. What do you got for number 5?
Number 5 is Dungeons and Dragons.
That was a good one. Hi,
I was
Crazy.
unsure of where to put these, so I was just kind of like, you know what, I'll do Next Goal Wins first and then Dungeons and Dragons. Because
They are very, very close. It was a very chaotic
they're
movie.
very close, yeah.
What about you, Mr. Bud?
I like Dungeons and Dragons. I'd put it as 2nd.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And what do you have for, what are we at, 6?
6 is Marvels. I really liked Marvels.
It was much better than I was anticipating, considering we don't like the original Captain Marvel. How about you, Mr. David? Or Mr. Bud? I'm not tired.
You're borrowing my mom's ability
Yes.
to name people other things. I would put it in as 6th. It was a good movie. I have to say the cats really creeped me out.
Yeah, they are. They're interesting. But that song, when they did that scene, that is still the best scene all year.
That was amazing.
I'm sorry, that is the best scene. Out of individual scenes, that is my favorite with that song and the cats. That was beautiful. Stop running, let them eat you.
Yeah.
I still want a t-shirt with that line.
Yeah.
Stop running. Let him eat you.
What you got at that after Marvels?
Number 7 is Renfield.
Renfield was amazing.
Yeah.
I would have to say, damn it, I don't even remember what my numbers are.
Yeah, this is why I wrote it down completely.
I should have wrote it down too, but I didn't think about it. I'm gonna do. I think I don't have it at 7. I don't have anything for 7, so I'm gonna do 7.
Renfield, the big problem that you get with these lists is there's so many movies, and then trying to fit them wherever versus,
Wherever.
other movies. Renfield would almost have to be like 9. It was a good movie, but it was primarily a one shot. I don't see them making a second one.
That's
And it
true.
was kind of, it was clever. It was enjoyable.
I might move it down later because it is goric, but unnecessarily goric. I don't think they needed as much gore as they put into it, but it was a great. The songs and the scenes, everything matched up really well.
Even if it's a standalone movie, that's still good.
It's still good,
A lot
yeah.
of these are standalone movies. I don't know why that. Number 8, we've got Ant-Man.
Ant-Man and the Quantum realm.
Quantumania.
Quantumania. I couldn't think of it. It's like my brain went blank. What do you think, Mr. David? Or I almost did it again.
Shut the fuck up and get a break.
I'm
She's
sorry.
doing good, folks. Ant-Man, I enjoyed. I would probably put it in, say, 7th.
I'm gonna do 10 for Ant-Man because they may have to get rid of the whole Kang line.
Yeah, that's
So I'm just like, they may have done all of that for nothing.
yeah.
Because they did that movie to explain Kang's presence, and now they may have to take Kang out.
Yeah, or replace him with another actor because the actor, I'm sorry, was just an idiot. So now they've got to figure out how to cut the bleeding off if you can. Find a way to either replace Kang or.
Well, right now they're looking at maybe doing Doom instead of Kang, and then doing Kang down the line when they find somebody to
Fill in his place.
fill in his place, and a way to explain the change.
Right.
All right, 8.
Number 9. Number 9 is Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse. Hi, Paul. Hi, Stephen, Tina. What do you think of Spider-Verse?
Spider-Verse I liked, although I was a little disappointed when all of a sudden it ended. Because I was like, that's the end of it?
Fortunately, they are doing the second part.
I know, but still I was expecting.
It did kind of live at a weird cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I do agree. It did a weird.
I think they done it perfectly.
It was a good movie. I just the cliffhanger is a little awkward for me personally. And then I don't know where they could have done a better cliffhanger though. To be fair.
Yeah, it didn't seem like a bad cliffhanger.
What's next on your list?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I liked Guardians of the Galaxy. I do have to say it was probably going to be 9 for me as well. But they did follow through. The guy said we'd cry 3 times, and we did cry 3 times.
I had to put Guardians number 1. I enjoyed the heck out of it. The thing is, I don't know how they could do another one.
I don't think they're
because the
not
team-
with the original team. If they do
Right.
another one, it will be a different team. They'll probably
And
call
then
it
there
New
was,
Galaxy.
there was way too many ways I could pun in that movie, so it definitely was a dad movie. But-
Puns are not allowed.
I know.
All right, what are we at? 10?
We're at 11.
I can count.
11 is Shazam.
Shazam was better than I expected.
No.
To me, it was kind of goofy because they almost had it all set up with the death of the superhero. They had him in the ground, and then all of a sudden the director was like, wait, we can't kill him off. We might need him for another movie. So let's have him wake up when he's, in the ground.
I do have to admit that was a little. Okay.
By the way, there may be spoilers in this thing if you haven't figured it out yet. But
Do I need to put a spoiler alert on this?
probably not. I'll just stop talking.
I like the way that they did that. It's so much better than the overdone, oh, he saved the day, but then he died. And it's like,
Black
oh.
Adam was okay, but it had the same problem Shazam did. And Angel didn't watch Black Adam with us, and we didn't watch it in the theaters, so it's not on this list.
Right.
Because this is the ones we watched in the theaters. Hi, East Dad. What do you got for 12?
12 is Little Mermaid. Also, I'm realizing that, like, the top 3 to 5 were, like, the ones that I loved the most. These ones up to, like, maybe 14.
Are meh.
They're not mad, they're good, but they're not as good as the top 5.
That's kind of that's how the list works, dear.
I know, I'm just saying, like, these ones aren't bad, just that they're lower. Yeah. Because they're still good. I love them.
But Little Mermaid, I like the changes that they made to the story to make it less of a, ooh, I fell in love with a guy I glimpsed for 5 seconds to kind of a real romance where they're kind of getting to know each other.
Yeah.
You know, it felt a little bit more realistic than, ooh, I saw him on a ship for 5 seconds and now I'm in love.
Yeah.
That's how Angel thinks about that.
It's so stupid.
And you love the Dark Knight films. Oh, that's interesting, Paul. Hi, Duo. What about you? What did you think of it, dear?
Little Mermaid, it followed, what, say 75% of the original movie,
Yeah.
and they wanted to drop in a totally different character. The storyline needed to be changed, don't get me wrong, because, yeah, oh, it's a human. No. You know, romance don't work like that. You know, love at first sight, depends on who you are. But, you know, the special effects I thought were pretty cool.
Right.
You know, and fair warning, don't watch it with the 3D glasses. That's hard on the eyes.
I think was that our first 3D this year? No, Quantumanium was.
Yeah.
Never mind. Hi, Erica. What do you have after that?
Haunted house.
That was awesome.
That was cool.
I definitely have to put that. I don't even know where my rankings are, but I'm going to put that in the top 10.
I put that fourth.
That was good.
It was definitely good. It was enjoyable. It had a good story, and it turned out well, I thought.
Right. Definitely.
Again, it's standalone, but it still worked well.
Well, we don't know if it's a standalone, but probably will be. We'll see. What's after that?
Transformers.
Transformers, more than meets the eye. This one was good.
Yeah.
But I hated that it was like a prequel to all the ones that we spent so much time watching.
But we really didn't need to watch. We had no need to
It would have
binge.
been so fine. I could have slept.
You want your time back for the nap.
I could have just stayed in my room all cozy, but no.
Hi, David and Mercy. But yeah, we watched all the Transformers, and then this ends up to be a prequel, which is stupid because it's like, what, the 5th one in the series?
Yeah.
And also there's another one of those coming out in the new year.
I did think that the fact that they had the teaser piece in there at the very end too.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to see what they do with the G.I. Joe franchise.
I'm hoping
off of
I'm
that.
hoping for more, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
What's after that? Mario, which you could almost forgive Chris Evans, almost, not quite. I think he'd have to be like 11th on my list. What about you, Dad?
I would put it about 13th. I enjoyed it, you know. The big thing is that, I mean, I remember the other couple versions that they had. They had the TV show. They had the one movie that was really kind of goofy.
I like that old movie. It's goofy, but I love it.
Yeah. Come and get it, lizard brain.
What do you have after Mario?
Alright. Now at this point of the list, it's just kind of like,
Eh.
I wasn't super thrilled with any of these. The next one is Puss in Boots.
The Last Wish. That it got very tedious with the I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Oh, I'm no longer coming after you. I do agree on that.
I don't know. I was just kind of mostly like, yeah, Puss in Boots. Okay.
How about you, Dad?
Puss in Boots, I thought it was an okay movie. I mean, you know, if you've seen the other ones, it kind of follows the same line. Although it is getting kind of tired, if you want to put it that way.
I don't remember anything from the other ones.
You
I
don't
know
remember
is-
about anything about anything.
Yeah.
But check each other out, like, share, comment. If you have a comment about any of the movies we're talking about, please share.
Yes, if they're paying attention.
I'm trying to encourage them to pay attention. What's after your next?
Gran Turismo.
That was better than I anticipated. I do have to say I probably put it in teens as well. It wasn't awesome, but it was better than I thought it was from the previews.
It to me, it was kind of terrifying what happened in that one sequence when
The rolling,
the crash.
the crash. That's what I meant.
Because when he literally lifted up off the ground, I've heard of that happening before, but that would have to be terrifying because all of a sudden, it doesn't matter what you do, you're now airborne. You can turn the steering wheel all the way around. It ain't going to help you any. You're flying.
And somehow people like during.
Eastad says he's paying attention, and
Thank
Rowdy.
you, Stan.
And Rowdy says she doesn't go to the movies. Do you not go because you don't have a theater near you? Are you not a movie person?
In all honesty, I don't think I'm much of a movie person, just because I don't know. It's hard to sit through a lot of them, and unless it's something that like really catches my attention, I'm just kind of like, okay. The next movie we have is Wish.
Wish turned out better than we expected. They had one catchy song in it, but yeah, I'm with you. It's in the teens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's David's primary thing is if it's got music in it, he'll like it.
Which
True.
is weird considering for the longest time he hated music and now he loves it.
He still hates music except for when it's movies.
Yeah. A weird boy.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought, Rowdy, is that you were rural, so it would be a ways for you to get to the movie theater.
This next one is. It was hard trying to debate putting it below or above Wish, but I put it below just because the actor is such a piece of crap,
Oh.
and I'm surprised they even completed the movie with
Oh,
it.
I know what you're talking about now.
Oh yeah, it's Flash, baby.
Hi, Misha. Have fun at the Italian restaurant. I haven't eaten Italian in a while. We have to figure out what we want to do for.
Valentine's Day.
Thank you. My
Yeah.
brain went blank. Like, there's a holiday coming up. Flash was.
Because the thing is, it wasn't bad, but it's just the actor that.
Right.
keeps
I'm with you.
nagging at me.
It was a decent movie especially for DC.
Yeah.
It was
especially for
a
DC.
decent movie. But getting past the actor, the fact that they kept him in there after everything, I guess I would have to put it on low on my list as well, just because. What about you?
I wanted to enjoy it, and there were some good moments in it, but it's like they tried to work the storyline too long, and eventually it got to the point of like, this is how it's going to end. And so I don't know if there's something that they can do in the DC universe to try to, bring it back. Because we love the TV show, The Flash, but the movie this wasn't the same.
No. Well, it wasn't. I think they were trying to open their multiverse by doing it, and so I'm hoping that they'll do something with, that, and maybe put in a new Flash or something along those lines. Hi, Nat. Hi, Ambo.
Copying Marvel again.
Hi, Tim.
DC trying to be Marvel.
Repeatedly.
Sorry, I've got a cold. Oh, DC trying so hard. Oh, yeah. Next one is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
The 3D glasses helped the art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say it was still a weird movie.
I was not vibing a whole lot. I was mostly just bored, I think. Because it was kind of fun. And I when I was younger, I was a huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles girl. I absolutely love them. I love the cartoon and everything. I have a few figures for them. So obviously it would, be a movie that I liked, but I'm not super thrilled. It's not a movie I would probably watch again.
Hi, Tamika. I probably wouldn't either because without the 3D glasses, the art's going to be really weird. But I'm with you. I like that they gave the turtles more personality in this one, but I have to say that's the only thing that I liked. The turtles felt more individual in this one. What about you, Mr. Dodge?
I like the way that they built the storyline, from the ground root up. The big thing is that I'm waiting to see how if they make a second one. Have they announced anything?
Nothing yet.
Okay, because if you're old school like me, you're thinking, "Where's Shredder?" This whole
They
freaking time.
They did hint
At
at
the
him.
very end. Yeah.
So I'm thinking that they are wanting to. Depends on reception. So we'll have to wait and see. If we see another one, well, maybe we'll check it out and see. Hi Northern. Hi Spirit. What's after Turtles?
Just Trolls.
Trolls.
Yeah.
Is that your honorable mention? I heard lost Roscoe where we're at.
Yeah, it's my very last one.
I do have to say that this Trolls, it felt like they were just like trying to stay relevant. There was no like need for the story.
In all complete honesty, I was not a huge fan of Trolls to even begin with. So when I heard they were making a new movie, I'm like, okay, alright.
I know David liked some of the songs, which is why it was on there, and it looked kind of fun, and it was kind of fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed the music aspect, for the majority of it. But given that I don't think I ever even saw the second Troll movie, I remember
Yeah,
seeing
you
the
did.
first one. I did?
Yeah.
Well,
We
sure
all
the hell well I
watched
remember it.
together.
But, so,
That was the
honorable
one
mention.
where they saved like the world from rock and roll, right? Wasn't that the second one?
Yes.
Yeah, we watched that together.
Huh, okay.
I had to think about that one for a minute.
This is coming from the girl who sometimes can read a book in the middle of a movie because she doesn't care for the movie.
She did that when we watched
Top Gun.
Top Gun. Was that last year?
I have no idea.
I think it was last year.
Okay, I didn't see it on the list for this year, and I didn't go back past
Hang on.
the 1 year mark. Because I went back 360 days, but I don't remember seeing that on the list.
Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, it was last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was funny was I listened to an audiobook for Norse mythology and I read a Marvel comic because I was just like, this movie's boring to me. I ain't fucking with it.
Yes, she did. Tim watched, read a book while we watched Top Gun.
Movie was boring as fuck to me.
Hi, Lisa. Can you think of anything else? We're at almost 30 minutes.
My top 3 movies are still Wonka, FNAF, and Barbie.
What about you for top 3?
The top 3 again, I love the Guardians of the Galaxy. And
Sebastian, I can't remember what you said.
really like Dungeons and Dragons. For the third one, I like that Next Goal Wins.
That was really good. My top 3, I think I'm gonna have to do FNAF because that turned out awesome sauces. Dungeons and Dragons, and then Wonka.
Of course, the other reason why I like Next Goal Wins, it reminds me a lot of Cool Runnings.
It did have very Cool Runnings vibes.
Yeah. And they didn't have to go play in the snow. What a concept.
All right, well, we're gonna shut it down at 30. So, Angel, you want to say Happy New Year?
Happy New Year.
You want to say Happy New Year?
Happy New Year, folks.
Happy New Year. We'll see you in 24. Bye.
Bye-bye.